Hi guys, welcome to Simply Scuba. Here we have the Suunto EON Core Dive Computer. So this is a newer, lighter version of the Suunto EON Steel. Let's take a closer look. Okay, so first of all, let's take a look and see what you actually get inside of the box. So opening it up, the first thing that you see is your EON Core Dive Computer. But we're going to take a closer look at that later. We're mainly interested at what you get with it. You get a charging cable. So this is magnetic. I'll show you how this works in a little bit. Very powerful. This is how you'll download your dives as well as recharge the rechargeable battery. You also get a scratch guard, so just a simple film scratch guard that goes over the screen of your dive computer to protect it from the usual bumps and scrapes. And you also get some literature on how to use it, safety information and information about your limited warranty. So if we put all of that to one side, then we can take a look at the dive computer. So the first thing is that the EON Core comes in 3 different colors. So this is the lime color. I'm just going to line it up against the others. You also get it in black, which is of course exactly the same except the fascia is black, and you also get a white version. So what I've done with the white version is I've fitted the bungee mount. So this is an optional extra. So instead of having the longer strap, you can have a optional bungee mount. Of course, it comes with a sort of bungee cord, and then you can create a bungee mount. Very quick and easy to fit that, but this truly shows you the size of the EON Core. I actually have an EON Steel to compare it to, so the screen size is actually exactly the same. I've also inverted the screen on the white one. So the screen size is exactly the same. Everything on the inside as far as processors and sort of programs on the inside is very much the same as the original EON Steel. But the EON Core is noticeably smaller, noticeably lighter, but it does much of the same things. So putting it to one side, if I go back to the lime version, so the lime green version, if we look at the strap, we have a elongated strap, so you can use this with dry suits or wet suits. You have plenty of adjustments, and looking at the dive computer itself, neat and tidy, very light. It has a rechargeable battery, 3 buttons on the side for the user interface, and you have the recharging port down here. So with the USB cable, we have magnetic strips that are going to stick onto the dive computer, so it's very quick and easy. You don't have to worry about it. That's quite a strong magnet as well, and it automatically sort of finds its way where you want it. Using the dive computer, very intuitive. So turning it on, this is the graphical, as you can see, the graphical layout, but what the EON Core also has is a new one called Prominent. So this is the Prominent display. So instead of having one large sort of graphical image like your depth or your air consumption or how much air you have left, now we have 4 bits of information on the what they call Prominent, so you can sort of customize and move it around. You also have another screen which is just numerical, where you don't get any of the circles, you just get the pure numbers. So navigating the computer is exactly the same as the EON Steel. It's very quick, it's very intuitive to cycle through different screens and different information. Whilst on the dive screen you have the up and down buttons, but to go into the menu you have the central button. So holding down the central button will go into the menus, and then you can cycle up and you can cycle down, and then to go into that menu you hold down and that goes into it. So you can move around. Holding down the button continuously will bring you back, and then keep going, it will bring you back. So it's very quick, very intuitive. So as I said, it's got that built-in rechargeable battery. It's a little bit smaller than the original EON Steel, but it will still hold from between 10 and 20 hours, depending on the brightness levels. You have lots of customizability, you have upgradable features as well. So it comes as standard with air, nitrox and gauge modes fitted into the EON Core, but if you want to use CCR or a trimix, then you can upgrade that for free by connecting it to DM5. What's also great about the dive computer is that as well as it's being completely customizable, you can upgrade things, you can change the orientation, you can mount it wherever you want. Everything about it is very future-proof and very easy to use. So whilst you're on your dive, everything is color-coded. So if everything's green and blue, then everything's fine. But when things start to turn amber and red, you know you need to take some kind of action. Using it underwater is very quick and easy. The top button is primarily for your timer. So you press that button, you can see the timer has started, and then you can stop the timer and hold it down to reset it. The bottom button will cycle through auxiliary information. And then the central button will take you through different screens. So right now I only have 2 screens designated by these 2 little pips at the bottom. So pressing through them will cycle through while I have my main dive page, and then I have a compass. So this has a built-in digital compass that has a 3D tilt, so it works even if it's not completely horizontal. And after the dive, the EON Core is still fantastic. It has built-in Bluetooth, so you can connect this to your mobile device like your phone or your tablet, and if it has moves count fitted, you can download your dive information straight onto your mobile device, and then you can share it through social media. So that was a quick look at the Suunto EON Core, a very comprehensive dive computer. You got a little bit of everything in it, a very bright, easy to read screen, and a customizable screen at that. If you missed our latest episode at Weird Wednesday, you can click on the link at the top to watch that. Thanks for watching, and safe diving.